One question.
Who's second?
It hasn't been sent.
It's a question first.
Oh,
Yeah,
we-
I'm wondering for the meetings, do we have the option of, they have several places where you can have meetings. One place, pretty tight. And if we had a decent group from the public, we would really be able to fit them in. In other words, have they defined where the public meeting would be held?
It's an option of ours. There's multiple places there.
So it is an option, we can go to different places.
Within their facility, we don't have to go there at all for the public meetings.
Oh, I
if you
thought that
choose.
was part of the resolution.
Well, it is part of the resolution.
It's available
It's
to us.
available.
We don't have to use it.
Oh, all right.
And the one particular room, I haven't had the second on the resolution yet, so, but we're talking about the substance of it. The one room is about this size,
Yeah, which allows for about 40.
people, which is pretty adequate, and set up in the whole 9 yards. Electronics and.
I've been there a lot, so I have a pretty good idea.
It's that room on
Just
First Street.
trying to understand what our flexibility is. Okay.
We can always adjourn to another venue.
We need a second.
Do we have a second for this resolution? Seconded by Mr. Diaz. Is there a discussion from the floor? Yes. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the resolution is passed. Is there any comment from the floor? Yeah,
Well, I have new business.
yes, new business.
Okay.
I have old business.
I've gotten some good applications so far. And the committee met this afternoon for this meeting to review some of those applications. And we're going to keep moving on to seeing, reviewing further the applications that are there and any additional applications that come in. Any other business, before business, Mr. Solicitor? No further old business?
Before, Paul, do you have any comment on this, on the walls connection?
Yeah, well, I think they are the people who used to pay, and Maria, she did the bookkeeping, they produced from we use QuickBooks, and they produced from the QuickBooks statements, the financial statements, which were then submitted to audit, and then our auditors came in.
So you're
That's a good. Yeah, I mean, we are gonna have to, manage that and make sure that the right flow of paperwork happens, the invoices that need to be paid and stuff like that. We need to make sure that they get there to them, but there's certainly probably.
The other expectation is that once the executive director is chosen, the assumption is that he or she, together with the finance committee, would decide whether to use some local
Right.
group or continue with the Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
I just, on that flow of documentation, we still have the city hall address, because we don't have another address.
I got a letter here.
So correspondence, I don't know, going direct to your home?
No, I got it here.
Oh, well, where?
Shannon used to give it to me.
Okay, well, I guess it's coming here now, I have no clue. But we do, what happens is City Hall forwards it to me,
Yeah.
I then separate it, decide, and I forward on to Law's group the invoices that need to be paid, and I make the deposits here from revenues that come in, because there's no sense sending letters like this for deposits.
No.
We just, I handle it through my staff. That's it.
Yeah, now, no business.
Yes.
Yes, Cece.
Thank you, sir. All right. I have a quick question. As far as like resolutions and items that you're voting on, is there a way that members of the public can gain access to those prior to the meeting? Because when I, and I know some things are confidential, I get that. We got the same thing going on. You can't really it's everything. And then even just the agenda itself, when I go on to the website,
Which we don't have.
well, the city, like the public meetings, the.
Calendar. Calendar?
Yeah, the calendar, and it will say that the board, and then it will say, agenda, and I'll click agenda for the PDF, and then the agenda's blank.
We're
I know there's no like.
we're in a
do that.
transition,
Yeah,
we're in a
yeah,
transition
I get
period.
that, but maybe once that new person's hired,
Yes,
that could be it.
there will be a website developed for ANIZDA
Okay.
once the new person is
All
hired.
right,
Yeah, we hope to improve that level of communication. Right now, we're struggling through the
Yeah.
transition.
yeah,
And just about lucky to get out an agenda to our friends at the press who asked for it in advance. We don't really have a list, a larger list as to who else might be interested in it. Now, I will comment about the resolutions, because Mr. Assad and I have had these discussions numerous times.
okay,
And since the reality is the structure and the writing of the resolution falls on me, and these are like moving targets, trying to get some of the information that needs to be put into resolutions, and resolutions take time to be prepared. And,
I've been doing this 20-some years. Every other board I've worked with.
And that's-
They get the moving target days in advance.
well, they're wonderful,
Every other-
other great organizations, I'm sure, but that's the reality of this organization.
How is the public supposed to know what to come argue?
or even, not even just resolutions,
Today
I
is a
mean,
good example.
I think of our perspective over, across the street at the school board, if we were to not present to the union and to all the folks that show up what we're voting on, with the understanding that maybe, some names may be deleted and coded, but, we would be accused of not being transparent, and I think maybe breaking the law.
When do you
You're a different
present
mandate
this?
in the school.
We post everything online.
When?
Let's see, we have our meetings on Thursday, so everything, now it's all posted on that Thursday prior, because we have our board officer meetings a week ahead of time, just for the purpose of transparency. Prior to that, we would have our board officer meetings on Tuesday, the Tuesday prior, and we would post everything for everyone to access, just so that if there is a concern, like, I mean, when I came here, I saw some developers walking out, I didn't know, and so I came and saw developers leaving. But if, say, I had some type of concern about item 4, I wouldn't have known, because there's no agenda, not even an agenda. And I get where
Well,
you're
the
coming
agenda
from.
will be published
Yeah.
on, agenda usually in the past
Yeah,
has been published on Monday.
but how
before
would the
the-
documents and things, I mean,
The documents have not.
so how do we, do we write the notes, do you write the notes, or
You get them at the meeting.
at the meeting?
I'm delayed to really educate.
Well, you get members of the public, every once in a while, thank you, you'll hook me up with something, but, in general, members of the public, even at the meetings, we're not provided with anything. I don't know, Mr. Trotner, you got any?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
Oh,
So,
no.
I mean, that's an issue in itself, so it's one thing if it's a last minute thing, and if you're saying the resolutions you have to do up until the last minute, okay. We're working your butt off, thank you for that, but at least at the meetings, if members of the public, I know there's not many of us, but usually this meeting can make a couple extra copies so that we can have some, that would be cool.
If this authority was asked to publish its resolutions 5 days in advance, half of these resolutions wouldn't have been around here.
Can you explain?
Those matters didn't mature to a resolution. That's the explanation.
Well, I mean, and I get that, and once again, there are times when things pop up where we have to add it in last minute, but we at least make sure that it's given to members of the public.
I think the resolutions can be copies of the resolutions can be available to the public, if that's what you're asking.
Well, that would be a great step, just to even have them at the meeting.
At the
You
meeting.
do have one up on
I
us,
thought
unless
we,
you
we
did it, we
have,
don't.
we've done that in the past. No?
And not even just resolutions, just in general, like, if a developer is here and he or she is presenting some type of plan, basically whatever documents you guys have, we'd like to have, let's just say that. Unless it's like highly confidential, understanding that, but it would be nice, just for transparency's sake, with everything going on, we want to be as transparent as possible. So that's my first thing, and then my second thing is, has any further discussion occurred about, implementing a community impact report as part of your, approval process of a project as a board? I haven't been here for meetings, so I don't know.
I think that, there has been incorporated into, the report that we've gotten some degree of community impact. Question is much,
Okay.
but there has been.
Okay, well, I'll be sure to send an email to remind you of, because I remember that last meeting when I think it was at L-Tri-C, and Mr. Riley had questioned the answers to everything.
Yeah.
It was awesome how all of a sudden we just had those, great. But it was basically those questions, and it's great that he was able to answer those in such short notice. So that's basically what we're looking for. But I'll you guys are busy. I'll send it to you again so it'll be at the top of your list.
I have a question, and just, it's a yes or no question. Under the new law, are you permitted to still get mail at City Hall? I thought all that was supposed to be separate. I mean, if you have an office in City Hall, I don't know. Just a question, yes or no?
We're not permitted to get mail at City Hall. That doesn't prevent us from getting it forwarded from City Hall.
Your offices aren't in City Hall, that's just,
We're not at City Hall.
okay, where are you?
No office.
We
You have no office. So, okay, so that's why,
The problem is that, we have nowhere
yeah,
to forward.
I understand
They
that.
don't open the mail, they just put it in an envelope and either call and say pick up or they mail it to me.
So officially on all your records, there's no address?
Well, there was a lot of documents out there with City Hall's address.
Current documents?
There are current documents that were signed within the last couple of months,
Mm,
because we had no other address.
right,
When you're
right,
signing a loan agreement, somebody wants to know what address.
yeah.
So until we get a new address, we've decided to, hopefully it's a shorter period of time than it has been up to now. It's what it is
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, thank you.
We'll let you know when we get.
Okay, no, that's all right. I was just asking the question. It was confusing me.
Because, see, we could have opted to have an interim address,
Mm-hmm.
then you gotta change it a second time.
Right.
So the thought was, we're not using City Hall services while they're doing it, they're supporting our need.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
I'll be back. Next month. We have a meeting next month.
If there's items to be passed,
Yeah,
then we have a meeting.
hope so.
If they're not, then we don't have a meeting. There's no sense in wasting everybody's
Hey,
time,
I love these
including
meetings.
yours.
No, I love these meetings.
She has no life. This is it.
We'll adjourn the meeting.
Wait, hold on.